What is up, everyone? We are back once again for some great SGL action. How's everyone in chat doing? This is the only Mazar. I'm going to be kicking off this stream, but I may not necessarily be commentating tonight because for the very first time, we have a brand new commentator in the booth. Worker Coops, aka Luis, kind of spoiled it, but how about you introduce yourself? Come on in.
Oh, did he spoil the surprise?
He did.
Oh, well, wasn't much of a surprise, I guess. I am making my debut, filling in for Luis, who got called into scrim for his UR league. Little fancy man he is. I'm expecting Toad, I believe, to come join me later.
Indeed, we
And
will be having Toad Death join us in a few minutes. And once he does, I will be handing off the reins to Toad Death and Caesar. Yes, indeed, Caesar making his commentary debut tonight. Not gonna lie, that came out of nowhere. And speaking of out of nowhere, look who just hopped in. So how about you introduce yourself? All right, so Toad Death is in the voice chat, but he's just choosing not to speak, trying to troll us all.
Oops. Hello. Oh my gosh. I saw
farming.
Caesar in here. I thought he was taking my spot.
No, he's not taking your spot.
No,
He is taking Luis's spot.
that is right. That is the correct one.
So
Okay.
now that you two are in, I will leave you two to it. And I will be working behind the scenes now. So Toad, Caesar, take it away.
No
Well,
problem.
hey, it's good to be here. How you doing, Caesar?
I'm doing really well. How about you, sir?
I'm not too bad. I'm trying to get into the lobby because I can't see. I can't see
Yes.
anything yet, so that's what I'm doing. I'm assuming the game hasn't started yet. I'm hoping.
Has not started. That is correct.
Let's see. I didn't even get to listen to anything happening. Have we recapped the teams and seen what's going on yet?
Stream has just begun, so
Oh heck yeah.
I'm just in a lobby with Maz, waiting for everyone to get in, I'm assuming.
Yeah. So we've got like a brand new team from what I've seen. I got to
so
chat
you've-
briefly with Noct about it, and he's got like a brand new team for us this season.
Yes, you're familiar with them?
I'm familiar with Noct. Yes, I'm familiar with Christmas, and surprise guest Blyan.
Yes.
Looks like he's on the roster for this season. Good to
Yes,
see him back.
he's making his return, his long-awaited return to the league.
Return of the King, some would say.
I would say.
You would say.
I'm sure many others in the server would say as well.
At least two others. Noct
You know,
and Christmas.
I can double that. And yes, his return, and it is against. Who is it against? KC Cauldron? Is that where?
It's Cauldron, that's right.
Yeah.
Who, you know, I think it's the same old lineup from a couple seasons now. I didn't notice any big changes. I'll glance at the roster right now just to double check, but
Good call.
I believe it's the same old roster. Let's see. KC Cauldron, Thoringold, Zach, or does he go by Smitty again? Do we know?
Smitty sounds like it.
Okay, Smitty, Funch, Serrano, and newcomer Fatality. So I'm being corrected. There is one addition. Fatality looks like a really high level player again. So all high level players on KC Cauldron. No scrubs.
There never is. It could be another contender for the titles again this league campaign.
Oh, 100%. We'll see him in there.
Yeah, that strong lineup as they've had the past few seasons, and I'm sure Fatality's gonna add to that, bring more firepower.
Oh yeah. Just making adjustments here. Okay.
This
So
is a week
Smitty,
1 matchup, but correct.
week 1. Yeah, this is the week up. We wanted to play with Cauldron tonight, but upon learning that they haven't done week 1 yet,
Yes.
decided, you know what? Let's have week 1 happen before week 2. We'll keep things chronological.
So you would say you're scouting Cauldron at the same time.
We're scouting everybody.
Correct. I am
Permanently
also
in scout mode.
waiting. I am also waiting to face one of these two teams. Hopefully tomorrow. That would be Sounders RC. I was also looking to schedule a game to them today, but we're both in the same boat. It looks like.
It does look like that. Okay, I'm in the lobby. You're here.
Yes.
We've
Seattle's
got
here.
Nocturnal. So I think this is his epic account, if I'm not mistaken. But Nocturnal is of course knocked. You've got Blian is back and Christmas. So all of Sounders RC is here, just waiting on Cauldron.
Cauldron is
All right,
lagging.
I'm gonna hop in Twitch here and actually look at the comments. Sorry if I'm neglecting you.
No neglection felt. It looks like we've got some of the Cauldron joining in.
Worker Coops, is that? I
That
wouldn't
would
even
be
guess.
that would be Luis.
That is Luis. Okay.
That is Luis. He is rebranded for more battle. Is he playing Battlefield?
It's about time. Rebrand was coming. Just kidding. I'm sure he's going back to Luis. Oh, Rydog's here. Let's go. I think Spanky wanted to watch, so we'll see if everybody joins.
Yes. Looks like Fatality is going to be making his debut. Thorin Gold and Smitty coming back to the pitch.
Okay, here we go. We got messages sent out. It looks like, yeah. Fatality, Thorngold, Smitty. That's the 3. I think we're ready whenever.
Yeah, looks like kickoff could be any second now.
Have you done commentary before? I don't think I've heard you in the booth.
You haven't heard this voice before?
No,
And
I've heard interview Caesar, but I don't know if I've heard commentary Caesar.
interview Caesar was, I believe he was angry at his teammates. I won't be angry at my companion tonight.
Thank goodness. And what would you be angry for? Like when you have such a high performing,
Dude, I'm just such a jolly guy, and I'm happy to be on the same booth with you, man. This is wonderful.
This is great. We're sharing the same exact physical booth space. I'm waving right now.
Yeah, and I see that. Fist bump?
Yeah. No, well, it wasn't my hand, but anyway.
Oh, sorry. Anyways.
So I think we might just be waiting on Maz. I believe all the players are here. We're ready to go. Let me check out chat again. Adefo. Oh my gosh, there we go. We're getting some Sounders joining last minute. Oh, and speaking of joining.
Players
Blind Christmas, we're all in. Okay. This is the beginning to their week 1 matchup. 50 goes pretty neutral. Again, this is Sounders RC first debut ever in SGL. A bit of a rebrand. Brian used to be on Emerald City RC, switching over to Sounders RC after a couple seasons hiatus.
Yeah, it looks like they've created a new faction in Seattle. Another team for SGL to watch out for.
That makes 4 Sounders teams, which some would say is 4 too many, but that's okay. I'm here for all the Sounders teams.
I'm here for all the Blind content. And here he is, putting up a log off the ceiling, taking back around. Nocturnal collecting, taking it up to the corner. Might get a beat. Cut off by Smitty.
Christmas performed actually really well last season in the league. I was personally shocked. I don't want to be rude, but I think he outperformed my expectations. That's a nice way of putting, and really an accurate way of stating it. He outperformed what I thought his ceiling was, and he's just been getting better and better. I haven't seen Blyan. It's been a couple years, and Noct is, of course, got to be his teammate last season, and he's fantastic. So very good 3 players here, and I don't think there's a 4th. As we get a save on the goal line, it's not enough. Smitty kicks us off. The end of week 1, their first goal of the season and first concession by Sounders RC.
Yeah, it was a nice initial save there. I believe a team effort to stop Smitty, and he gets another chance at it. See if Sounders RC can score their first goal now of the season, of their whole, I guess, franchise, you could call it.
Whole franchise. You know what? We didn't even do predictions. Do you have a particular favorite going into this one?
So I'm unfamiliar with Fatality. I haven't seen him play. Also, haven't seen a couple of these Seattle guys in a while. I would give the advantage to Cauldron, even though I already see them having a 1-goal lead. Totally what I would have called before as well.
Yeah, I think I'll go advantage Cauldron. Hey, and you know what? It's paying off. Thorngold slots it in the bottom right. But I think we're seeing what we've seen before, and Fatality just adds to what has been. They are now unburdened by what has been. And we're seeing that right now, 2-0. Oh, Noct calling out what he wanted was a server reset, but it's coming a little bit late in the game. We're going to have to play this one all the way through in game 1 regardless, and we'll see what happens in game 2. Unfortunate.
Yeah, too little too late. It's already been halfway through the game. I'm sure Maz will be accepting of it once the game ends.
Yeah, 2-0, tough stuff,
Yeah,
but we'll see. Lions carrying it up the field. I believe this is a central server.
There is.
We are playing. Casey is home, I believe. Oh, it's gonna fall in. That's rough from Blyan. It's such a hard save going back to goal, but something he's very capable of.
Yeah, Blyan, he likes to call out our LCS pros. Maybe wasn't watching enough to avoid the same mistake they do.
Noct saying that everyone in Sounders RC is feeling the lag right now. Hoping for a server reset in between here. You know what? I had an idea the other day. I was thinking about this league. No way!
Hey, Noct!
Noct gets the first goal in this new club franchise. Thorngold unable to defend it as Noct dives off the crossbar. Very nice.
Yeah, he landed next to the wall, next to the net, and then jumps off of it, gets the clip back in. And they only down by 2. Still a lot of time left to come back here.
But I'll get back to my thought. I was envisioning between game interviews. We have like a minute pause. Why not have a Blyan?
Oh, what a save
from Noct. Why not have like a Blyan join us for a quick 30-second interview, talk about what the mentality is? You know what? I'm just
wanting an on-field report, you know that?
Yeah, that would be so fun. Or maybe get like the 4th involved.
Yeah, maybe we
I don't know if there's I don't think there's a 4th.
The season started.
Yeah, I don't even know if there's a 4th on all of Sounders RC. I believe it's just this 3. And correct me if I'm wrong.
I don't know. I think you might be right about that. I've only heard of these 3 players on this team. And they're really fighting right now to stay in this game. They're making a lot of saves. Noct has like 3. What a pass by Blyan!
Let's go!
What a team play!
A little tiki-taka. That's something he's very known for, being a nuisance. Nice pass right back to Noct, and he makes his run continues forward, which is what you want to do with Blind on the field.
That's wonderful. That's truly wonderful. Noct having an MVP type performance already in the season debut, 2 goals and 3 assists, and they're looking for the win. Still got 40 seconds here. See if they can get a stop and counter.
3-2. This one's far from over. About 30 seconds left. Hypothetically, you can score like 10 goals. So
you can. There's a lot of funny kickoffs nowadays. Oh, Smitty
lays it up. Tough to double that one.
Sound just has no boost. They're looking for scraps. Both of the players alive don't have no boost. Blind respawns. Can he get it out?
Missed flick could be costly. 5 seconds to do it, and Smitty's gonna go for an air dribble. Yep.
No hands are being put. Christmas is idle. Yeah, this is a bit of a wonky ending to a what was a really interesting 2 minutes right there.
Yeah, I think Noct is calling out the server. He's saying absolutely insane. But regardless, a 2-4 finish against a very stacked Cauldron with bad server, that seems to bode pretty well.
Yeah, I believe every server now this season might be on Central. That's what I think.
I don't know what the vote was. I believe that might have been for tournament. I think League we're sticking with the same format as last year.
Could be. Yeah, who knows?
Who knows?
I think I only.
Naz will probably chat here in a second. Who knows? It's only for the Premier Cup and only if the servers differ between the teams. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So Cup. So KC home team, I believe. We got the server.
Good time to shout out folks in chat. I'm seeing Spanky. I know he was eager to watch this game, so he's in here. We've got, I'm being informed, it was Louise, Dayfo again, and then Rydog. Scrolling up. Oh, Stream Elements is here. Congrats. No, I think that's it for right now. 16 viewers. Not too bad.
Yeah, we got a nice little crowd here joining us for the last week one matchup of the Premier.
Have all teams played in Championship? Do you happen to know?
I believe so. Oh, in Championship? That's a tough question that I am not sure if I can answer at the moment. I guess my answer is I don't know.
Toad, I love you. I think that is Luis. Well, that's... Oh, hi, Toad. It's Gojo. And Gojo might have a rebranding this season, by the way. Crazy. He might be going by like R7 Chadwick, but I don't know. I don't know what his name is. It's weird.
There we go. Looks like we're still waiting on the new guys to join the new server.
Here we go. Okay. We're getting into the new server. Fantastic. Slightly renamed server, so me just constantly hitting the refresh button trying to get into the old server. Yeah, that was a mistake.
Still, with the server, with the connection problems they had, I thought Sounders played really well that second half of that match.
Yeah, I thought so too. Of course, we're still here on Central, and that's not ideal for West Coast players. And I think all 3 of them are West Coast fully. Like, might even be in Seattle proper. But
I believe so.
I think they are. Waiting on Sounders to join. And I don't know how many resets they get. I thought it was just the 1. So if this server is no good, then they might just be out of luck. But I'm not sure if those rules are firm or have been amended since then. But hopefully we just get a good server. We don't have to deal with it.
Yeah, I agree with you there. Maybe they can still call one if it's early in the match. Of course, the commissioners can inform us of any of these rules.
Commish.
Yeah.
He's calling you out, but in a good way. He's saying, surprised at how good Caesar's commentary has been. And me too. This is fantastic. A little bit of light banter, a little bit of your classic talking over each other because it's Discord and we don't even live in the same zip
Yeah, I
code.
agree.
You know? It's not even, so, you know, and that's just the internet.
Yeah. Hey, it looks like we got all the players back in the lobby though.
No subs, Fatality, Thorngold, Smitty. I'm not sure they have any available for today. If they're playing in the league, let's see. No, they're playing outside of the server, which is the new trend. I believe most teams play like run their matches outside of the official SGL server. I think back when I joined in season 5, I remember teams playing in the server. But that was years ago now. I don't know if my memory's already failing me or not.
I hope not. We've got a game to cast.
So we do.
Looks like we're about
Here
to
we
kick
go.
off. Yes, sir. Let's get it. See if Sounders can get their first win now. They've got their first couple of goals. With the new and improved server, let's see if there's connection issues and we have a good game here.
Fatality is saying his name is probably pronounced like the video game Smitty, which is that Smite? Ooh, very good attempt here. Knocked over to the wall.
I've called him Smitty. I might stick with Smitty, but Knocked has a runaway kill. Caught by Smitty. Knocked had a look on net there, but could not get around it. Was able to be tracked back by Knock. Oh, and on the other side, Fatality. Just a counter goal. Open net. Takes the lead.
Yeah, it's a lot of pressure on Blind to defend. Not only does he have to stop the ball, but he has to put it into a spot that's not dangerous and give his teammates time. So I think he's trying to do maybe too much on that play and really just gets nothing, unfortunately, for him.
It is their second game as a squad in the season. I'm sure they've practiced quite a bit off on their own time, but they're still gonna get those troubles in the actual competitive match now.
Yeah, I heard they were running this game a lot. Oh, ball in, Christmas!
Oh.
That might be his first goal. You know what? I already forgot who scored last game. And see, there's the memory problems. There we go.
I believe Knox scored both of those last game for Sounders.
This was his first goal in Season 10 on Sounders RC.
Yes, it was a nice ball off of a blind assist again. So that's pretty.
That's right. He's got all assists. I do remember that.
And he might not get one right here for Knox. Oh, saved at the goal line. Thought we were about to get an unassisted goal and a lead for Seattle, but Sounders RC gonna have to keep fighting for that.
Oh, Smitty has an opportunity, but with 0 boost, that's not going to be possible.
Good job from Blind.
Oh, Thorngold wide open.
Back. Ooh, another save at the goal line. Blind's holding it down at the back line. Can they capitalize? Can they get boost?
It's a good pop. Fatality is positioned really well to follow that one, even though he's on 0 boost. Ball in. He's on 0 boost, but his positioning allows him to just hammer that one in again. Oh, it's actually going to fall in. Lax defending.
Just one of those funky 50-50 balls that just heads back to the net. It wasn't even 50-50, just taken out of his Blind's hands. Christmas couldn't do anything about it. It was too fast for him. Cauldron back up in front in the driver's seat.
It's a great kickoff favoring Sounders, and immediately Fatality hammers that going the other way, giving Thorngold an opportunity. Fatality looks really solid so far. Maybe my player to watch, at least on KC Cauldron.
Yeah, I mean, look at that pass. He's got vision. You can just tell from watching him play. And he's positioning himself well as well.
Oh, Thorngold. Good play from him. He's just going to see that the net's unguarded and just has a little pop in there. Knocked, rotates out a little bit awkwardly with 0 boost, and the ball just falls to him. It's just unfortunate. Really, really nice if you're KC Cauldron, though. 3-1 up. here in game 2 after a game 1 victory. You could just wrap this one up here in game 3, you're thinking.
They could. And that was also a really good hustle from Smitty on that last to get the ball away from Sounders RC. I still think there's a lot of time here. I mean, we saw what happened last game. Holmes came back. Had really good
There's
opportunities
definitely
even.
time.
Yeah, still got over 2 minutes left. It's not over at all. Just I think Sounders need to control more of the possession. Maybe get some looks at bumps. But with the counterattack,
That's a great layoff.
Yeah. Their Cauldron are counterattacking really well. Their fatality's up early. Smitty's getting the second ball back to fit. It's just they're doing really well of cutting off the passes. We saw what one nice team play did last game for Sounders. Cauldron are making sure that doesn't happen again right now.
They're 2 Grand Champ level players, so you'd expect them to play off each other really well. Oh, wow, great dunk. Smitty, of course, is going to collect that one awkwardly. Wow.
Ooh. Wasn't the cleanest save, but it got the job done.
Awkward defense right now.
Yeah, I don't know what's happened in the last 10 seconds. Maybe they got too comfortable.
Knocked, goes in hard. It's a minute and a half, and you got to get 3. Make it 4. Fatality could be the dagger with less than a minute and a half. 4 goals up. What are the odds? Like 5%? Less than, like 2%. This is a rough comeback right now.
I mean, you said 10 goals were possible in 30 seconds.
Oh, shoot. Yeah, that's right. I think 90 goals can happen right now.
I'm not counting it out. Blind's in the air. See what he can do. There's no one to answer his ball. They just can't string together any passes, and everything is getting cut off.
Wasn't great from Smitty, but again, Fatality saves it, and not even saves it just in a mediocre spot. Here he is again. We'll see what he does. Okay, you know what? That's mediocre.
Oh yeah, that's
great demo.
That's great help defense from Smitty. That's great.
Oh, we'll see another demo play come in here.
Oh, I mean, they're just farming saves basically, and they can't. Sounders can't get a shot with enough power to go in. I think Cauldron probably have like 7 saves in the last 2 minutes alone.
Yeah, I mean, all in right now, they have 10 saves.
They're launching everything they can at the moment. This might be safe to say they're not going to come back in this game. So
no, I don't think it's possible anymore. Smitty, Thoringold, he's going to take an infield flick over 2. Can he finish the play? He's taking it, killing a couple seconds.
Might get a goal here. Someone needs to answer that. And there we go. Consolation goal for Knock. He should still feel real good.
Yeah, they were getting a little audacious. He went for a psycho here, Fatality did. And I love the audacity. Why not? You're up by 4. Just send it.
As well. If you hit that, you put a little more fear into the opponents.
Would have been a kickoff goal had there not only been 2 seconds on the clock. KC Cauldron very confidently taking game 2. Interested to see if there are server issues. I know Christmas is asking for a new server. We'll see if that's a possibility or if this is just what Central's got.
Yeah.
Hey, we've got more Sounders. Shout out Bizbo. Sorry there, Caesar. Shout out Bizbo. We've got Fatality, of course, in chat. Love to see you. Funk. And actually, Fatality's been chatting us a little bit. Hang on now. Aren't you playing a Rocket League game?
I was wondering that too.
Oh.
Yeah, a good multitasker.
Let's see. I think we are going to leave this and try to do a server reset. So I think Fatality might have to hop out, if not already. And, oh yeah, here we go. No more typing in numbers. Bless.
Yeah, save you some trouble there.
Bird Nana in chat. I see you. We're getting a lot of Sounders in here. I'm wondering where KC is. What the heck?
Well, the only KC member that I know that's not here is, I believe he's in another scrim. So the great Serrano could be looking at a benching soon. We got the new player, Fatality. I mean, they've been looking really decent. They might not need him for a while.
We've got Funch on the roster. I want to see him make more appearances, especially with a stacked lineup. Good grief. They can afford a C2, okay? Holy cow.
Yeah, safe to say, title contenders already after
100%.
two single games.
Fatality already looking like MVP candidate. I mean, it's early. It's end of week 1, but he's putting up 952 points here in a SmackDown. So that's always going to get your name thrown in the hat.
Absolutely. Knock on the other side as well. Just doesn't have the wins at the moment. See if they can string together a couple. Maybe even give us a game 5. I'd love to see that.
I'll even start with a game 4.
It begins in game 3 though, as we wait for Cauldron to, or I believe we wait for Sounders to join the lobby.
Yeah, we've got all of KCT Cauldron. Same lineup. We're doing Smitty, Thorngold, Fatality, of course. And of course, it's going to be the same lineup for Sounders RC. That's their only 3. And I believe, while I'm farting around here, let me just double check. I believe that's the only roster in the league with 3. Yes. Yep, that is correct. Okay, only roster with 3. We'll see how that works out for them. There's always going to be scheduling problems. But, you know, on the flip side, you're getting your A squad every game.
Yeah, got no troubling decisions to make.
Yeah.
You're always gonna have the solid 3 to play your game. It should probably help the chemistry as well.
I would imagine. Here, game 3 is kicking off right now. We've got KC Cauldron up 2-0 on games after really good performance from this man, Fatality on the ball.
A great performance. So what I'm looking for right now for Sounders, I just think they need to have more control of their own boost. Even right now, 2 of the players are empty. They're forcing their backline to be tested already. I just think they need to have a stash of boosts in hand at all times, because the counterattacks have been really deadly for them.
Oh, that's a nice shot. Do you have a go-to strategy when you're facing a team like this? Like, do you say put one right in the middle and then launch the ball up to him like a target man play and then have him knock it down? Or do you go extra hard on demos? Like, what's your go-to strategy to combat a talented offense, talented defense?
Nice save there by Christmas. I would, if I was in their hands, I was holding their sticks, I would, I would basically just try to disrupt any type of offense that they have. Disrupt their rotations. So, like you said, maybe a bump, or just grab their boost. Anything to disrupt their flow, essentially.
Yeah. No, I think I agree with you. Of course, I mean, I would say demos are going to be extremely valuable.
Yeah, for sure.
But you know what? I'm an aggressive player. I'm learning. I didn't think so, but the stats say otherwise. So
No,
I guess
it's an effective strategy. Yes, there is 2 Dominuses on the field, and I don't know about you, but I have trouble demoing Dominuses.
You know what? And as Dominus hitbox player, I have trouble demoing. Oh, Thorngold just had to be patient on that.
Speaking of Dominus, yeah, he just flipped too early, hit the post. I had a chance to take the lead there.
Great play from Fatality. He plays his way out through knocked and gets the demo and is going to go in.
Oh, good team effort. They got away with it. Can they clear it? Nice. They're hanging in there. Now can they put some shots in the other end?
So
That's a
dangerous.
great one from Blind.
Shot.
And there we go. Is that the first lead?
That, you know what? I think it is. I think it is the first lead, and it's the 4th assist out of 4 goals scored total from Blind.
Yeah. Oh, we got a knock too. Can't believe the own plays that he made it in his own end. Let's see. Can they hang on? Can they add on, actually? I'd love to see them just run up the score and give us a comfortable game 3 so we can look forward for game 4.
That's a great hit back. Just again, there's quality oozing out of Fatality among things.
Yeah. He's blended in well with Smitty and Thorngold.
Great tackle from Noct, has to be said. Smitty dealing with it. That's not great from Christmas. Oh, he gets the block. That's critical.
Yeah, he needed that because Blind as well tried to join him for that 50.
Blind, that's a little rough. Christmas is left alone against Fatality.
He positioned himself
Not the
well.
matchup you want, but he does win.
Yeah, and Blind gets a beat here. Can he put the ball mid for his teammates? Cut off by Fatality.
Oh, good take from Christmas.
Oh, he's looking
Going
for
on
a
the
bump
demo.
as well.
Overextension.
Oh, his teammates, no. And now they got to get back. There's a counter brewing.
Fatality just chops it straight up. That's probably going to kill an attack here. Oh, Christmas.
Oh,
Let's that one go too far.
No control.
A double
Oh,
for
they're looking
Noct
messy.
Lion. It is rough right now.
Oh, another save by Nog. Hey, little team action here to get it out. But there's a little over a minute left, and this looks like it's going to get messy.
Fatality hits it back, Blind on the wall. Thorngold, let's say it's a back pass all the way to Smitty, who wants to go for an aerial. Christmas is up early. Christmas is kind of known for his mechanics in the Sounders Rocket League server. He's very mechanical.
I can tell, yeah, he's going for aerials pretty solid. Oh, but the giveaway there.
42 seconds left. He ties it up, and that's going to be a big gut punch here for Sounders RL. No, RC. Sounders RC. I feel, you know what? Is copying like the greatest form of flattery, I feel.
Some could say. Some would say. Well, that's really unfortunate to have played great defense all the way.
And the pass. Oh my gosh.
They had a winner. That was a winner. Now they got to get back and play defense again, which has been really scary.
Fatality. That's a really good 50. It's coming middle. Noct wants to keep it out to the wings.
Yeah, that's just great. That's great from Noct. Unfortunately, it only goes middle field. And the boy Christmas, also pretty good defensively.
Oh, it's open. Blind just needs to beat Smitty here.
It's still open. There we go.
No way.
There's a second on the clock, but that looks like the winner. I think we might be getting game 4.
I think Smitty expected the ball to roll up the wall, but it just shot out, possibly catching him unawares there. 2-1 with 1 second left. Nothing's going to happen. Sounders RC win their first ever game here in SGL. And not only do they get their first win, but Christmas gets his first goal in Sounders RC. Blind is still waiting to get a goal, and he's involved in like 85% of all goals, I believe, so far.
Yeah, sometimes you just need a player like that, man.
Yeah.
Knox got most of the goals. He got one here. They only won by 1. It was a team effort on defense for about 4.5 minutes to try to keep Cauldron out of the score sheet. I believe we're going to be seeing Nog in a bunch of the stats at the end of the week.
Definitely. We've got 4 saves coming from him. Just in this game alone, 1 goal, 1 assist, 4 saves, 3 shots. I'm waiting for them to replace shots with demos. I think that would be more interesting. But again, that's just coming from a chronic demoer. So take that with a grain of salt.
I love to avoid demos. I'm sure we would work out really well.
You know, I got most demos last season, as did my team. And then
Yeah.
Bird Nana got most demos And his team got most demos. So there's something in the Sounders water that is just, I don't know,
Just
turning us uber aggressive. We're taking our
yeah,
roids
just
out here.
oh yeah, launching supersonics at everyone.
Smitty, you could call it an infield pass, but there needs to be somebody in field.
Correct. I think you've got that one down.
Christmas
Oh.
launches early. Here we go.
Yeah, and a solid 50. Now they need to really keep possession. That's a great opportunity to put pressure on Cauldron. Really good save there from Fatality.
Thoringold and Smitty combining to nail it, which could have been a goal in the bottom right. Thoringold, no boost
open
coming
net.
back. Oh, okay.
Just needed to play simple. That's what he said. Just needed to keep it simple. He didn't want to score.
Remember, KISS. Keep it simple, stupid.
Okay. I don't know if I've heard that one before. Don't know if I've heard that one before, but it is now in my vocabulary. It is now in the glossary of terms.
I learned how to kiss.
Yeah, I agree. Oh, that's a strong. That's an aggressive demo. By Thoringold.
Our post. It is such
Oh!
a good play. Fatality. Are you joking? The angle is impossible, so he has to pancake it back across net. It's perfect.
Yeah, Smitty got a monster of a cross to begin with. Fatality. I was surprised he even caught up to that. That was a perfect pancake to drop it back down low.
And I feel like I'm misusing the term pancake. It comes from, of course, volleyball, and it's a very different technique, but
Is it?
I think pancake could be appropriate.
Yeah, I mean, you're flattening something.
Sure. Knocked going to Christmas. Blind's going back to his own net. We'll see if he can redeem himself. He definitely does.
Well, that was a nice aerial back play to kick the ball away from his net.
Christmas didn't want to risk it.
Oh yeah, got a little
Maybe
antsy
we
there,
should've.
jumped a little early. No, not.
Knocked. Angling infield. It's very dangerous as that's where they're lurking.
Yeah, this is starting to shape back up how the first couple games have been. Just without the goals. A lot of pressure now. Oh, is there a third coming in? Lion doesn't get a shot on target. Now they've got to get back and retreat.
Good play. The demo could be critical. It's going to build momentum going the other way. Fatality is very secure, though, regardless of what happens in front of him. He's basically on his game at all times. Smitty sneaks it through. Did we have a boost miscalculation, maybe?
I think we might have had a vision miscalculation.
Oh,
Just-
my word.
Yeah, he had about maybe 12 boosts to make that save. Just mistimed his jump, mistimed his route. Doesn't get it. Now they're suffering another deficit. Oh, I thought Lion might have jumped a little early there, but he's managed to get a touch. Now he's on the other side, taking it off. Stop
Will
scoring
Christmas
goals.
blame lag? That's the real question.
You know, we didn't get a server reset last game.
He wanted one.
Oh, did he?
No, I'm just going off of
Okay,
past
the trends.
experience.
You know, Chris him and Nog, they've got to string up another team play on the offensive side if they want to win this, I think.
Big 50s right here in the middle of the field. Game can be won and lost on who can 50 better right on the circle.
Yeah, it looks for this series so far
play
it's been
from
Cauldron. Oh,
Knock.
no,
He thought about it.
Yeah, just couldn't turn around and get that.
Oh, Christmas, that's a crucial miss. Line and Nocturnal have to defend for their lives. Really good play, though, from Noct.
Yeah, that tremendous play. He keeps going. He might have another one. That's a setup pass. Lion just lobbing it towards the corner. Oh,
Christmas.
Christmas has a shot.
He's going for the shot and not the pass.
Oh, and it's off the post on the other side. Fatality almost
Oh, my.
makes them pay. Could be dangerous still.
That has to go in.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
has
I
to be a
think
goal.
he's asking questions for
No
his teammate.
way. No.
Lion! We've got it.
Lions' first goal in like 2 years in SGL. Welcome back.
Yes, it is. Welcome back, King.
Maybe it's only been 1 year. I don't know.
You know, there was not a better time to score a goal. They needed that one really bad. Just need another one to force a game 5 now. Can they do it? I think they can.
Smitty goes up for
Smitty.
that one. Oh, Christmas very nearly gets dunked from a lurking fatality.
But he had to win that. He had all the boosts. He should not lose that, and he makes sure he didn't. Now he's setting up pressure.
Oh, great play.
Oh,
There's
got a
the
reset
dunk.
there. Got a reset and a wave dash, but the ball's going the other way. Oh, can Sounders get a winner?
Oh, we've got a double commit. They've got to retreat now.
And they've been doing that all series long. I wonder how their comms look like, because it's not sounding like they're working as a team. They've got a lot of double commits going.
15 seconds left. We're gonna get a winner here. Of course, it's Rocket League. We could see extra time.
There's no time.
And if Sounders come out,
Oh,
hey,
30.
hey
Oh,
now,
one-on-one.
hey now.
Oh, how do they play this? Oh, they scuffed it. They scuffed it, man.
How did that not go?
Oh, Toad. They scuffed that.
What?
They had, I think they thought about it too much and just didn't come out with a clean play.
All right, if Sounders come out with the win here, we're going to go to a Game 5 in Week 1, which, of course, could make all the difference. This is a KC Cauldron, who I think could be favorites to win, very early favorites to win. So any points they get taken off them could be crucial to some of the other teams.
Oh, Thorin puts it the wrong way. That's gotta hurt.
He wants
Still
it
have
back
possession,
for
though.
sure.
Yeah, he
Oh!
won't. He won't because
Close matter.
Fatality smashes it in, and that's a series win to start the season.
Blind gets crushed on a 50, and Christmas and Noct are just jumping up, trying to read that ball. But that is a tough read, and Fatality is there. Man of the match, I say. I don't even think it's particularly close, really.
No, I agree with you. I mean, he just blended in. He took over this team, and he's playing really well. I think he's gonna get man of the match for sure.
You'd have to think so. He comes away with, like, I don't know, 35 goals in 4 games, something ridiculous like that. That's one of those made-up stats.
Yeah, sounds real though. It sounds real. Sounds MVP-like even.
Yeah. Sounds like MVP quality. I'm
Week
hoping,
1, of course.
if I can manifest an interview from Fatality, I would love it. But we'll see if he wants to.
Yeah,
GG's in the chat. Funk. Arglis, I didn't even shout you out yet. Good to see you in there.
You didn't see his Dino dance?
Oh yeah, look at that guy. Smitty says we are gonna give you Fatality, so that's heck yeah, that's fantastic.
That's a win. That's a win.
McClutch. I don't think I've heard of McClutch before. Who is that? Make your presence known. He's in green. Makes me assume he's a sounder, but I do not know. It's these people with different usernames for different stuff. Come on. We just gotta standardize.
For real. I'm keeping a government across all accounts. I believe you are too. Toad, that's your government name as well, right?
Yeah, it is actually. Toad. Well, yes.
Yes, Mr. Death.
Well, Mr. Death's my father, but GG's both sides. Of course. We'll see who we get for an interview. I believe it's Fatality, and I'm curious to see if Sounders RC will want to interview after their first game in existence. Come on, you have to interview.
Should get an interview. It might take just a minute.
Yeah. And that's
At least
okay.
to get fatality.
Oh, we're gonna get knocked. So we are not gonna see Blian. We're gonna have to wait a couple more weeks for him to be on commentary in booth here, but we are gonna get knocked after first game ever in existence.
Yo,
Hello,
Hello.
sir.
how's it hanging?
It is absolutely hanging strongly. How are you feeling after first ever game in existence with Blian, newly returned?
Yeah, no, feeling good. To be honest with you, I had much time to practice at all, and my schedule's been part of the reason too. I've been gone for a little bit, but hopefully, after this second week, my schedule should open up. I feel bad for our game 2 people. We're probably gonna have to reschedule for next Monday as well, but I'm just not gonna be in state. Unfortunately, we only have 3 players, so it's what it is. But we're just trying our best, you know. Just started trying to build some chemistry. In terms of these games, I think it was pretty clear in the first game that that server was quite rough. We were just kind of continue trying to redo them, and then finally ended up with a server where Christmas was under 85 ping and not going crazy, and same with the rest of us. So, but it was good games. It was fun. It was good to play.
Yeah, I mean, game 1, I definitely saw the chat blooping up a lot, talking about the server issues, and I'm hoping it progressed along, that it was better, and maybe it ended game 4
Oh,
on a
certain.
server that was
Yeah.
not complete garbage, hopefully.
No, yeah. The last 2 games were definitely perfectly fine servers. We weren't having any problems with those. Yeah, so luckily that got better. And to be honest, I mean, it's on us. We were, we did know that we could have called it in the first 30 seconds. We were filling it out, and that very first game especially, we were like, should we do it? Should we do it? And we just, got caught in the 30 seconds up. Well, we're playing it. Let's do it.
Yeah, definitely. Especially like when you are playing yourself, it's hard to want to focus
Yeah.
on the timer, try to feel out things when you're playing against a very talented KC Cauldron.
Exactly.
Did you feel the pressure against newcomer Fatality? He looked like a man on fire today.
Yeah, no, he was doing pretty good. To be honest, their entire team was doing good. In different games, I feel like each of them kind of had their carrying moments, to be honest. Especially Smythe, like at one point had like 3 or 4 really nice saves in a row, which kind of saved them. In one of the games, I believe that was probably game 2. We were like, oh my word, he's totally peaking on defense. Fatality had a lot of good moments, especially on offense, et cetera, et cetera. Everybody played super good.
Yeah, and then I'll swing it over to your side. What was your playstyle coming in? I'm sure you got some practice with Christmas and Blian. Because from the booth, from my eyes, it looked like Blian was very much the Martin Odegaard playmaker style. Like, he is not necessarily finishing the play, but he is the fulcrum, and things are happening. Magic is happening through him. What's kind of your take on that? Or is he an all-rounder? I want to hear what's going on with you guys.
Be quite honest with you, I would love to give you some in-depth answer about how each of us play and how we've had all this time to figure this out. We quite literally have played with the 3 of us maybe 3 times for the total of maybe 5 hours max. Like literally, we've had no time. We had a bunch of people on our team, and unfortunately, 2 people didn't qualify, I guess, and so now we just had us 3. And unfortunately, between work schedules or Christmas's classes on Tuesday, Thursdays, or me being out of state for like random times the last couple of weeks, we like quite literally have maybe 5 hours of practice, and that's like generous, probably.
Okay, so it can only get better then, I'm guessing.
Yeah. So like I said, like you're like, oh, like, is there any like sets, like plays and like strategy we're going for? Like we are in beginning stages. We are only going up from here. So excited for the future. And I think it's only gonna get better.
Gotcha. Yeah, I've been yapping. I'll throw it over to Caesar. What you got?
Oh no, I think from game 3 and game 4, y'all played really well defense. Especially you. You had an incredible save in game 3, I believe, that led to a goal on the other side. Did y'all feel more comfortable after the first 2 games playing defense, or did y'all finally get a hold of like their play style that led you to at least stop bleeding as many goals as y'all did?
Yeah, for sure. I think, partially from the game of even 1-2. The second server was still okay, but the first one was that. I mean, that one was really bad. We kind of in our minds just tried to toss that one out. And then also even during that one, when Christmas's like roommate or cousin or something flipped the breaker on accident, so that's why he was gone for like the last 30 seconds of the match. So in terms of like going from game 1 to game 2, it was honestly just better server. We were just feeling better, so it kind of gave us more confidence. And then going past from 2 to 3, yeah, I would definitely say we kind of figured out more of our defensive, just making sure like everybody, like somebody was back at all times. So I, yeah, definitely kind of figured that out a little bit more, got more comfortable. I mean, as we kind of said, this is our very first game as a team. So there's always, you know, the first game, I guess, jitters or whatever you want to call them, just, you know, as a team coming into the league. So got that out of the way.
And a tough lineup for your first game too. I have to note that, like, Casey Cauldron is no slouch.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, no, they definitely all played very well.
Knock, you and I believe it was Christmas. You two had a really nice play though in the first game, a little team play. Are you gonna try to look to at least connect with more of those?
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I would definitely say that. I think that we probably saw that one in that game just because, I mean, like I said, as us three, we've probably only had 5 hours of play, but Crispus and I over the last like month have played quite a bit together. So I think we just naturally already have some chemistry built, and like he kind of understands my play style and I kind of understand where he's going to be, you know, things like that. And so I think we just need to keep integrating blind, and each time we get practice is going to get better and better, and we can make sure that all three of us are kind of having that connection.
Yeah, I don't mean to call out my goat blind, but there were a lot of double commits throughout the series.
Yeah, for sure.
So I'm expecting to see less of those for sure. Now that y'all hopefully get more hours under as a team
Yeah, for sure.
and better servers.
Definitely.
All right. Well, thanks for taking the time to be in the booth with us today. Any shout outs you want to give before we slide in our next speaker?
Yeah, I mean, shout outs to you guys for commentating. Always appreciate being on stream. Always fun. Shout outs to everybody on the other team. Y'all played well. Hell of a defense for sure, specifically. And shout outs to my teammates. You know, we are trying to build something new here and get another team in this league, and super excited to have 2 new people to run a team with.
Definitely excited to see more. Thank you.
Indeed. Yeah, thanks, guys. Have a good one.
Yep,
You too.
you too, man. Awesome.
Yeah, I expect to see a lot more from them going forward. Shocked to hear that they couldn't get much practice yet, and kind of shocked that they're playing that well with that little practice.
Yeah, it's like a page flips every time you get more information.
It does explain the double commits, though. That it's all becoming
Right.
much more clear now.
Yeah, yeah. Along with the server issues, they'll be really well. They'll be really good this season. Like you said, that was a tough task to have to face the Cauldron week 1, but they played really well. I think they'll have a fine season.
Yeah, but I think we're ready for our next interviewee, Mr. Fatality, whenever he is ready to join us. Hey, Fatality, welcome in. How are you feeling?
Great. How are you guys doing?
Well, I mean, I'm doing great. I got to watch some Rocket League from early MVP shout. I don't know. It could be anybody, but I've got your name down here. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, I definitely felt like I had a pretty good performance. Yeah, just happy to be a part of Cauldron for the season.
Yeah. Where did they find you? Because it seems like they're
funny.
stacked now. Like, what is going on?
Yeah, so I'm actually in a league with Smite, as I call him. I know you guys call him Smitty. But I've called him that. He's never corrected me, so that's what I'm going to go with. So Smite and I are in a different league, as well as Serrano for United Rogue. And then coincidentally, Smite and I were on the same team. We found out we live like 3 miles away from each other here in Kansas City. And he's like, hey, I'm in this other league with the Casey Cauldron. Casey Cauldron for the Sporting Kansas City representing Sporting. I'm like, oh, dude, yeah, I've been a Sporting fan way back to when they were the Wizards. I used to play soccer when I was a kid, so it's like, oh yeah, for sure, man. So he invited me to the squad, and here we are.
Dang.
That's awesome. So that's awesome to hear from another supporter getting invited. Like, hey, you support this team, the same of this team, and
Yeah, very
Kind of
small
both in
world.
the team.
We lived like 3 miles away from each other.
Yeah.
Graduated the same year in high school. Knew each
That's
other
insane.
like high
Yeah,
schools. Yeah, it's kind of funny.
that is
You
really
know,
insane.
Did not know each other
sometimes
until about 2 months ago.
sometimes it pays to slap on that deodorant and go talk to people in the real world.
Does it?
I don't know.
No.
I haven't met him in real life yet, but
It's not
maybe
worth it.
soon.
Yeah.
Although they only have one
Um,
more home game, but we'll see.
I wanted to talk to you about what you think your strongest game is, because I'm gonna be looking at your gameplay here going forward. You're looking like top 5 player for sure. What do you think is the strongest aspect of your individual game?
I would say positioning. I'm not very blessed mechanically, but I use my positioning and just like I've been playing the game since it came out. I did take like a 3-year break in between there, but I do feel like I have a pretty good grasp of where I need to be. My boost management's very good in my opinion. Like if you look at our replays, I will probably have the least amount of boost used while supersonic. So I'm not like burning extra boost. I kind of found that out recently with like a lot of people I play with. I use, for whatever reason, I just don't use a lot of boost while supersonic. I don't spend a ton of time supersonic as well too, but like it's found like one of my advantages that I have, I guess, and so I could try and use what I can do there to position myself in the right places and pass the ball to as well, and create opportunities for my teammates. So
Yeah, I noticed that as well. You even use a lot of wave dash just to keep momentum and don't have to use a lot of moves.
yeah, I definitely agree. I feel like sometimes it's to my detriment. Especially higher level play, you're flipping, you're kind of predictable where you're going to be. It makes yourself easy to get demoed. So I definitely felt like I got demoed more out of everybody, but that also could have been just like them targeting me too. I don't know, but
Well, you were also really aggressive. A lot of times when they were trying to clear the ball, you just jumped up in front. Like if you went for an area and blocked the ball, and it gave your team a lot of goals as well. I thought it was really impressive, just to be able to read the game and know where the ball's about to go. Do you expect that a lot from yourself as well?
it just depends on the level of play. I like when the game speeds up, I feel like I'm able to position myself even better. So and the game's a little bit more predictable, I guess. And even if I guess if it slows down, maybe I think I'm meaning the opposite of what I'm saying. So I don't know. It's just one of those things.
Yeah, I had I don't want to say controversial question, but I do like to ask, what do you think is your A team lineup? You know, the way you finished the season, grand finals.
If
What do
you're
you?
going purely off ranks, I think it's myself, Serrano, and Smite. I don't know everybody on the team. I've only played with Thor and Smite actually. We played a little bit the past couple weeks, not a ton, but that that was because we knew it would be the first lineup here. But I think I don't want to speak out of turn for Serrano, but I think it'll be us three. I don't know though. I'm still getting used to everybody on the team, but I'd like to include myself in as one of those three. So
Yeah, I think it's safe to say so. Just looking at the lineup, you have really strong players. Thorin Gold is a champ 3. I'll just double check that. Smitty, isn't he usually grand champ? I think I have him as champ 3 right now. But
yeah, he's been in a bit of a ranked slump playing with me. I can attest to that. But
and then you've got Serrano, who last I checked was a grand champ 2, and then yourself, when I checked last, was a grand champ 1.
And he's in chat right now.
It's just a stacked squad. So I'm excited to see you guys go forward. Next week, you're up against another Seattle team. It's us. You're playing us next week. So excited to see that one and actually participate.
nice. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it for sure.
All right, that's all I've got for questions. I'll throw it over. Caesar, any questions, any last words here?
Nah, I think no more questions, but I just think y'all really played really well. It's a really impressive showing to come out like that against a team that they're new, but we kind of expect a lot from them as well. And you're filling in a spot that Serrano has as well. Uh, I just think you played really well. We're gonna look forward to seeing you through the rest of the season.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate the kind words.
Absolutely.
All right. Before we move on out, anything you want to say to the people? Any shout outs?
Oh yeah, shout out to the Kansas City Current, the women's professional soccer team here. They are top of the league right now on like an 11-game win streak. I really need to get out to one of their games before the season's over, but yeah, they are kicking butt right now.
Yeah, they're in front by a mile.
Dang, sounds like it. All right, I appreciate you coming over. Great week 1 win, and I'll see you here in a couple of days for week 2.
Alrighty, thanks guys. Have a good night.
You too.
Thank you too. All right, cool
Wow.
guy. Excited to have him in the league.
NWSL shout out. Love to see
Right?
that. Love
That's
to see
kind of
that.
cool.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think we are going to recap the results from week 1, and I believe we're going to do championship as well as SGL. Or sorry, Premier. We'll do both. Hey, look at that. All right, I'll go with Premier. Emerald City RC, that's of course my squad, lined up against La Cinco Doce. They've been in this league before, right? I've never seen them, but I've heard that they've existed previously.
Los Cinco Doce? That's Austin, yeah.
Yeah. So they've made their grand return, and
to the Premier, to the Premier.
Got their cheeks clapped. Anyway.
Yes, I don't know if Palace is here, but I hope he's not.
And then we had a civil war. I think you can probably talk about that one more.
Oh, did we? Yeah. Oh, yeah. So we split up the teams. Me and Luis split up the teams, and we're both in the Premier this season. Yeah, that was It was kind of funny to get the first match of the season be the Civil War, a little classical already. But Luis and I believe Luis, Sky, and was it Austin that played for them? Those are mainly their front three. We got a Kuv cameo as well from them. They pretty much overpowered us for the majority of the series. We were able to take a game from them as another. It's gonna be another season of watching out for Luis and Nostic as well.
Got you. Yeah, we were playing at the same time, so I didn't get to see that one live, but I heard good things. And then swinging down, we have Timber's Army played FSD Chrome, which is either a new team or a rebranded team, depending on how you think about it, since they kind of branched off. You've got FSD Azul now as well, but they matched up against Timber's Army and took that one in a very exciting Game 5. That one was very, very cool. And then, of course, we just watched KC Cauldron take down Sounders RC, which is a brand new team, of course, with Blian returning. And then swinging over to the championship, we had a couple more blowouts than you want to see, but Steel Army took down EC Eternal 3-1. They look like early favorites. And then shockingly or, deservingly, depending on how much you've been paying attention to EC Defiance, they shot down Los Verdes 3-0. They're, of course, famously, they went winless. I believe it was 2 seasons ago now. And so they're back. Already, they're on the board. They're not winless anymore. So it's kind of fun to root for them. They have a very special place in my heart. And then Axon Rose, I love to see them do well, which is, I guess it's strange coming from a Sounders fan, but they're so hard to root against. Axon Rose got taken down by Azul there in 3 games.
Would you call them your lovable losers?
Oh my gosh. Yes.
Rivalry for them.
They're so fun to cheer for, though. Great group of guys over there.
Yeah, they have that season was fun as well.
Yeah. And then lastly, I think before we get out of here, we're going to take a quick look at the league table. Let's see what we got here. Premier League, you've got El Matador Emerald City RC and KC Cauldron tied on points and on games won percentage, or whatever that's supposed to be.
Yes.
Very
Individual
exciting.
games won. Yep.
Is that
It's the winners are right there. ECRC Cauldron and San Diego's new squad. That was the upset of the week for you, right? Them over Timbers Army.
Timbers? Yeah, I think so. It was. Yeah. I you would expect any team that has Loy Boy on it to probably come out with a W.
Yeah.
Which I mean, he's cracked. He's unreal. If you haven't seen him play in chat, I don't know what you're doing here. Go watch some replays. You'll be served up.
Go watch that series. That series was honestly incredible.
Yeah.
It was like 2-1 comeback and like 20-second comeback as well in game 5 for them. That'll show you a lot about the league.
Yeah. What I'm excited to talk about here is that there were no sweeps in week 1 for the Premier League. So we've got nobody on 1,000, nobody batting 1,000 here, and nobody without points. So we're keeping the table as compact as possible. That's not quite the case over there on the championship. You got a couple blowouts. EC Defiance, Azul, and actually no, that's the only blowout. Defiance and Azul getting a sweep, and then Steel Army had to go to game 4 against Eternal. The Rebellion have not played yet. They had to sit out. They got sent down a division here to championship. Bummer for them, or it could be fortuitous because you get to beat up on like diamonds, depending on how you look at it.
Yeah, I'd love to see Rebellion play some of these squads, specifically Steel Army and Easy Defiance.
Because you've still got Shorts, Triple C, Polar, and Goguen. I think that's basically the same lineup as last season, and they did relatively well. They performed well in the Premier League, well enough.
Yeah, and Premier was stacked last season. They held their own. Bottom of the table, but they held their own. They pulled off some upsets last season. It should be fun to see them in the championship.
Yeah, possible early favorites. Of course, it's too early to say since they had a bye, but I would love to see them play this week, and I will. I'll definitely be watching that one live. Hopefully that one's live streamed. Okay, I think that does it. Anything we want to say before we might have a quick break?
Any chatters?
Don't forget, we do have the famous podcast coming up here tonight in just a few minutes. Whether we keep yapping or take a break, it's going to be here in a couple minutes regardless. But
my show will be on.
Show's on.
Yes,
Shut up.
sir.
My show's on. We'll have Debit, maybe Luis. I don't know. Probably Maz. And who knows? Maybe Palace will show up. You never know. You never know.
I think the majority of us can say we hope not. We hope
We
not.
pray, Debit's praying right now. Couple Hail Marys going out.
He's grabbing a receipt, trying to get ready for his predictions.
All right. I don't know if Debit needs a couple more minutes, but we are going to step aside here. Thanks so much for joining us. And we'll either have a quick break or we'll hop into it. And we'll see you real soon. Oh, we're taking a break. Hey, there you go. All right. Don't go away. We'll be back.